Hello, beauties. Welcome back. It's your girl, Sil. And if this is your first time here, my name is Sylvia. On this channel, I share parts of my life, such as cooking, decorating, and covering business topics or just conversations that need to be had. If this is something that you're interested in, stay tuned. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 essential things you need for if you're vending at a pop-up shop. So Life with Sil, I have turned into an actual business. I had separate businesses that I've combined under the umbrella of Life with Sil. And so I provide practical lifestyles solutions that empower families and communities through education and now fashion. So if you've been with me for a while, you may also know me as the debt crusher. So I help families create savings plans that will assist them with reducing bad debt and increasing their credit scores. So you'll see me talking about topics with debt as well. But again, today I'm going to be talking about 5 essentials for a pop-up shop. So I was not one that loved doing pop-up shops. But now that I have my own brand, I need to promote it and get it out there as much as possible. Before I was a retailer, but I was reselling other people's items. And so now I sell my own. And one of the clothing line that I started is Thick Thighs Tribe. And I created this brand so that girls of a thicker persuasion can still look cute, can still be trendy. And we have our own thing. You know, oftentimes we try to fit in with other people, with other brands. But we're no longer trying to fit into circles. We're creating tribes, right? So be free to join the Thick Thigh Tribe. And it's not necessarily for plus size girls. I do have sizes that come in small as well, but we definitely specialize in the plus size area. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Pop-up shops. For those of you who may not know, a pop-up shop is you go to an event and you are considered a vendor selling whatever your product or whatever your service is. So it's been a while since I've been to a pop-up shop as a vendor. But this weekend I had the pleasure of being a vendor, and it was pretty good. So the 5 things that you're gonna need: number one, you need a QR code. Why? Because you need to collect email addresses. Even if the person has not been was not a customer at the event, they may later want to make a purchase, right? And so we know that credit cards are somewhat becoming obsolete. And the new thing, everything is with your phone, right? So be sure to get you a QR code. It's very common now, so it's easy to get one. Some people get QR codes that take you to their different social media pages. I have one for that, but I also have one that will take you directly to my website so that you can join the email list, so you can take a little time to see what services and products I'm offering. And so when people don't have time, they can easily, everybody always has their phone in their hand. Get them to scan your QR code and join your email address. I know most people do social media, but if social media decides to cancel your account or close your page down, at least you will still have a way of reaching out to your contacts, to your followers, to your customers, right? So, number one, get that QR code. Number two, when you are at a pop-up shop, you need to be able to accept all forms of payment. Personally, I don't like to use Cash App. To me, it's not secure enough yet. So, what's tried and true for me has been PayPal. And so, with PayPal, I use the Zettle credit card machine. So you basically would download the PayPal Zettle app, And then if they're paying with a credit card, and you just use the card. You put everything is done in the app, and they just use the card. You can, if you don't have the card reader, you can also key in the information. You can also indicate if you're taking cash. And so always have some type of card reader, some type of app where you can accept credit card payments. If you do Cash App, that's fine. To each his own. Cash App, Zelle, whatever your preference is, but be able to accept credit cards, right? Because we know we are in the age of digital currency. So number three, that leads us to number three. Make sure you have cash. Everybody does not have credit cards, although we may seem to believe that, or debit cards. Some people still carry cash. Some people still believe that cash is king. And so be able to give change back. Or you can also set your prices depending on what it is that you sell, where people can pay with that type of bill. So for instance, if your items are $20, then you may not have to, they may have a $20 bill so that you don't have to provide much change. But if forever, always have, like, let's say you take your cheapest item and make sure you have change for $100 bill. Because you don't want somebody to come with $100 bill and then you don't have change, right? And so make sure whatever your lowest ticket item is, make sure you have enough change in case somebody pays with a large bill. Also, if you're accepting cash, hopefully they still sell these things, but you want to get the PIN that will let you know if that is a good bill, that is not a fake bill. So you want to get that PIN as well. The third thing you want to have is samples. Now, I had clothing. So what I did was I had a clothing rack, and it had each of my items that I sell. So some things I make specifically for me. Like this is a crop top, but I sell crop tops with hoodies. So I had one of those. And then my t-shirts, if the t-shirt came in a different color, or the logo was a different color, I made sure I had a sample so that people can feel the quality of the shirt, see the item in the different sizes. My t-shirts run all the way up to a size 6, so I wanted people to see how big the shirt is, the quality of the shirt, and things of that nature. So samples are good. If you're selling body creams, you want to have a sample so people can rub it on the back of their hand, or perfume if you want them to sell. Whatever your item, if you're selling food, you want to have little cups of, you know how they do in the mall and at Costco's and Sam's Club. Get you the little testing cups so people can test what it is that you have. Okay, so samples, always have samples. So let's backtrack. We had QR code to collect email addresses. We had credit card machines, or a way of accepting credit cards. We had cash. We had samples. And the last thing is bags. You want to have bags for your items. Some people will want to just take, like my sales yesterday, no one wanted a bag, but it was available. Because guess what? The moment you don't have the cash, the moment you don't have a sample, the moment you don't have cash for change, the moment you don't have something to take credit card payments, you are unable to, you haven't had the opportunity for someone to follow you, to find out how to connect to you with that QR code, you lost a potential customer. So those are the key 5 essential items that you will need if you are going to be vending at a pop-up shop. All right. And if you like this type of video, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like and share, because this second quarter of the year, we want to be prepared for increase. We don't want any opportunities, any finances, to any connections to slip through our hands. So let's be prepared the second quarter of the year so that we can rack up, right? We are in business for increase, for profit, right? And so if not, we would be volunteering our services. So I plan on doing more videos geared toward business, and I will be bringing back more information about credit. So again, thank you for watching. If you think this would benefit someone, please share with them. You please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and if you haven't here already, on YouTube. And be sure to go to Life with Sil so that you can see the products and the services that are available and to join our email list. Thank you so much for your time and enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you.